This is angled like super high, man. Let's draft. Oh, there's Fenster. We played him before. Oh man, I don't want to play blue. I don't want to play blue, but it's really good blue card. Oh, why blue, man? It's too good though. It's too good. Whoa, hello lag. I don't know what the hell that was all about. Something is laggy there. Let's take our inscription. Oh boy. I don't have to look at the rest of the cards. Are we really gonna... Where's Fenster in this draft? He's the only name I recognize that's actually good. Okay, I'm passing to him. That's unfortunate for him. Okay, well we have to take the roost. So we're gonna have sadness with the blue deck, aren't we? Why it's so laggy? Field research. I mean, field research is a card. Vanquish is nice. There's random bug catcher. But like cards with the word kicker on them are all of a sudden way better. It's a tough call though between these two. Like Vanquish is really good. But I have a feeling, I mean, since this was past us, like blue is for certain being played. Takedown's pretty good. There's just another field research. Maybe go further down this path of what could happen. This Kabira takedown doesn't have the word kicker written on it. I actually found another boost. Wow, that was in a pack? It's like pick 6. Wow. There certainly isn't a whole lot else here. There's a lot of black cards. Good to see what comes back. I don't like this card. It's a pretty good card. This is a good card too. This has the word kicker written on it though. This is not. Still like a good card. Pick up the gnarled. Nothing here says the word kicker. The cleric, I guess, is okay. Not extremely excited about any of those. Not extremely excited about any of these. Just thought of a nothing card. Another from the research. Sold. Another cleric. Not really excited about any of these. Oh dear. I mean, Nighthawk Scavenger is really, really good. There's just a Tangled Florahedron that does help us get to kicking stuff sooner. This also says the word kicker on it. I think Nighthawk is just really strong. Blood Chiefs is not coming back. What else is coming back from this pack that even makes me remotely happy about the proceedings here? Like, I don't have any reason to be green. I really don't. I think Scavenger. None of these cards say kicker. There's a Fine Gecko. Fine Gecko is a pretty good card. That's in a few hands. Nothing says kicker here. Nothing's really in colors we're interested in. This Royal Chasers. Probably not being played. So we could just take this Blight Priest. I don't think there's anything else here. There's gems. We could end up with more black stuff. There's really, I mean, there's a Baloth. That's the problem here is like, man, I really want to play you, but I'm gonna take the Baloth. Okay, now we're finding an Amara Mystic, but we can't really find a way. I think Royal Mage is the best way to go here. Yeah, Royal Mage is the best way to go here. There's some silliness though available. There's a lot of good cards in this pack. Hey, eat it up. How's it going? How do we save you? I don't know, man. Mary Theta, hello. Use the bear card. What do we do? Amara Mystic, huh? I think Royal Mage is the best card here. Okay, that's something. Windrider Wizard's pretty good. Reclaim the Wastes is also really good. We're doing creatures. Okay, we're creeping up in the creature count. Chilling Trap. I mean, this lets us fish our way through cards, so I think we're taking this. I don't really see anything else here I like. This Reclaim the Wastes is good. This card does say the word kicker on it. Scale the Heights is actually okay. Throne of McKindy is actually really good for a kicker deck. Remove a charge counter, add two mana of any one color, spend this mana only to cast kick spells. That sounds pretty good for a kicker deck. Wow, why are these here? Whoa, okay. Cleric stuff, huh? Nothing here says kicker. I mean, we really can't run that though. We don't have any cards for that. So do we just take the Blight Priest and then I really can't abandon them. It's just not gonna work. So we'll just take that. Hey, another Windrider Wizard and another Royal Mage and a Solundi. At least the cards are blue. That helps us. I think I'm just on another Royal Mage. Windrider Wizard's pretty good though. But I think the Royal Mage is better. What we're trying to accomplish anyways. This is not a very useful pick. Fight Sale doesn't do anything for us. This doesn't do anything for us. Oh, none of these cards are any good. Here's another Riptide. How do we intend on winning this game? Let's take away someone's Raptor. Wow, the Heart Mystic came back. What? We got a free Chilling Trap out of the deal. Something big this last pack. That's big, but not what we need. We have some decisions to make here, friends. So there's a Duelist, which is something. We only have 3 cards in green. So I think we're just on the Deadly Alliance. I'm trying to get back to where I was on the Switch with my Steam version of La Milano 2. Oh, that sucks. I didn't know there was a Steam... Wait. It was on Switch. You can have Steam on the Switch? That's a thing? I still don't know what colors we're playing next to this blue. Okay, well... You really can't do the red. The red's not going to work. Oh, you played the Switch version first. Got it. Oh boy. We're just like almost mono blue at this point. Like a Vanquish? What am I doing with a Vanquish? Oh, so you switched over to the Steam one. Gotcha. Null Priest of Oblivion this late's really good. Really good, so is the Royal. Okay, so do we just abandon these cards and run these cards? Like Priest would go here, Scavenger would go here, Skitter would go here. We go there. There is an Into the Royal, which does have kicker, but this has kicker too. Huh. I don't remember having that issue. Like it ran just fine. Did it like not download a patch or something? That seems weird. Might have Marasa. We don't have anything to work with that though. There's a Geezer Mage. So what if we just said no more to this green stuff, as much as I'd like to use it? Okay, we're still in the position we need more cards. Geyser Mage is, I guess, okay. Although we have basically no removal. We've not have enough creatures, so we have to take the Cunning. Okay, there's the other Roost. That's really good. Second Roost, slam it. Third Roost! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We might have a real deck here. Uh-oh. Do I need a Vial? No. Do I need a Blood Price? No. Do I need a Plunder? I'm probably not playing any of these cards. If you're playing anything, it's probably more card draw. Okay, another one of these guys. There is a kicker available. Wow, I can't believe... Like, there's some people in here that don't know what they're doing. Like, this card should not be here anymore. Just gonna take it out of the pool. And none of these cards are any good either. We're not running any of these cards. The end of the Royal came back! What is happening in my life right now? Okay, we'll take the Marasa, even though we're not playing it. And another Chilling Trap. Claim the Wastes came back. That's incredible. We're gonna get run over so bad. So we only have like 6 green cards, so that's not very useful. Is our green better than our black? I don't think so. I don't think the Skitter Sneak's doing as much. Much of this deck is draw the stuff that wins us the game. Deck. That's pretty much it. I hate their deck building so much. Okay. I mean, we have 5 2-drops here. We have a lot of kicker stuff. This Deliberate's probably not very good. The only thing that's going to be tricky with these black cards is like being able to cast them. I don't think Deliberate's going to be very good without the card draw. How many lands do we need? We need at least 17 lands. Can we just drop a swamp? The most we ever need is 2. I don't think I need 2 Riptides. I don't have so much kicker that... Yeah, and it's just not going to be critical. So I should run more islands. Alright, let's get wrecked. Let's get wrecked with this deck. Every time we try to play blue in this set, it ends really, really bad. But we shall see. Maybe a long queue. I almost feel like today is like a day I could like totally go for like a Fire Emblem game or something. You get me thinking about Switch games. We should like get some good tunes going here. Let's see. Let's try this. Sophisticated jams. Oh, good. We drew mostly what we needed. Our deck is basically draw Roost of Drakes and then win the game. That's basically our plan. They're black. We're probably playing one of these field researches. Oh, sweet. Off Monday. That sounds good. Uh, we really can't miss a land drop. Can we? We kind of can. We could just play this Riptide and have them burn everything down trying to get through it. Could also just play the Blight Priest. Like, I do like drawing here, though. Okay, that's pretty good. That gives us some options next turn. Who isn't burnt out, man? Uh, really? So they have a counter or something? Oh, not sure what they intend on doing there. Just play the Light Priest. We'll try this first. Yeah, we were all hoping like New Year would be like, hey, we're not all gonna get burned out. Be able to rest a little bit. While he really did have it. I have some bad news for this guy. Because when we get to we get to 6 mana, that just goes back into his hand, and then we'll wish him luck ever casting it again. While you have another Dauntless, please put it on the Sentinel. I will laugh. Oh, that's hilarious. Me too. Uh-oh. Dad's girlfriend has it, which probably means my dad's gonna get it, and she was also vaccinated, so I really don't want to take more damage to this. Alright, let's just make sure they can't get through on the ground. And we'll just kick back his Sentinel. Be disappointed. Mucklord, huh? He does know how this works, right? Block with more stuff. Or do that. Um, this means there are either more variants in the vaccine you can deal with it. I mean, I've studied a lot of what's going on with this, and I have some friends that are actually developing the vaccine and stuff. So, I mean, it's not 100%. It's just that if everyone gets it, the virus will have a hard time moving between people. We need to draw some cards here. Draw some cards. Wow, he's just sacking all of his little dudes. Not really sure what his goal is. What can we draw back? Field switch. Gonna manually cast the Sentinel as a defender? What do you have? Why are we doing this? I'm just gonna pass, I think. I think his goal is to get the Mucklord killed so he can put a counter on the Sentinel. And because I can't seem to draw the, oh my god, this is a Horn Beetle deck. I need to orchestrate some way to win the game. Just in with the Diviner. Yeah, we're certainly not in a position where people should be doing things, right? I really don't want to waste this kicker. We can wait one more turn. I mean, I'm holding the Chilling Trap if he tries to pump the Sentinel with something. But I'm not really sure what his goal is, really. He really can't have a whole lot of counters. Yeah, basically, we've really not gone anywhere here. I mean, we're probably in the worst point in this whole thing. And yes, the variants are pretty scary because there is one out of South Africa that has, oh god. Okay, well this guy's just a luck box. I mean, let's just draw. You don't have a land? You don't have a land. Really now. Man. We have to take back our. I'm unhappy about this, but we have to get in for something. Maybe not in the USA. Eat it up. He's just taking it? Wow, dude. What are you doing? I have so much mana that... Yes. Yeah, I don't even know how you safely move right now. Who knows? This is empty. Let's have my coffee. He found a land. Is that an ambush? He does have an ambush card. Okay. Okay, so this guy, whenever he plays a land, it duplicates itself, and because he has so many lands in play, it actually makes a copy, so each of the copies make copies. Really tempted just to burn this card, but I don't think I can yet. God bless him. Uh, that's a bit hard, but ooh, this is a really good card. There's a way we can find a way to win with this card, I think. I gotta do some math here for a second. I'll talk about this more, but I gotta get through this next couple turns. Now, right now, nothing is dead, so we need to attack first, I think. Guy clearly has a trick, too. We'll attack with these two. That's all he's gonna do. Wow, really? Okay. I think it's going to be very hard for him to find a way to win the game from here, so... Because we're just going to end up kicking the inscription, which I think just destroys him. Oh, dear. Is that really how we lose this game? To just some silliness like that? What a luck box, man. 3-5, that's plenty. That's unbelievable. We needed one more turn. What a loser. Oh my god. Well, we lose. Oh no, we don't lose. Wait a second. 3, 6, 7, 8. We don't lose. Glad I didn't put it all through. Wait, how did it go to 0? 3, 3, 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. Was that 8, 9 exactly? 3, 6, 7, 9. Damn it. Well, this kid's a luck box because drawing this off the top just lets you destroy a board like this. He has very suboptimal cards. He did no removal. He did not draft well. Like, I'm not trying to bag on him, but I mean, we have 3 copies of this card, and we went through 27 cards and didn't draw a single copy. Any single copy would have won us the game. So I don't know. I think we just play this a game again. But yeah, fair. It's just Magic is just an infuriating game by nature. I don't know why anyone plays this game, man. God. I'm not happy with this hand. I think with this deck, we're actually just going to go second every game. Yep, that's pretty much what should have happened, is everyone should have stayed home, and we shouldn't have had a government and corporations that profit off of this gross idea of, I mean, extremism has consequences, then, you know, profiting off of extremism has consequences for everyone. Oh no, he really has this? He really has that? The good news here is playing this lets us just kind of nullify that for now. But if we're not going to draw any land, this is going to be a really ugly draft, and I'm going to get very salty very quickly. This is why I do not like blue in this format. Is every time I make a deck in blue, I get disappointed at what it can do. If we can't get to 3 mana, we're really stuck on what we can do. These cards will let us kind of work our way through it. But right now, it's just I don't like this having this virus just run rampant around the world and basically playing roulette with what it can mutate into, because we've seen that it's reasonably smart about what it's doing. It's just a 1/3 Death Toucher. He didn't really show anything that particularly risky to that. We could just play the Wind Rider Wizard first, though. This probably scares him more. He's gonna need like a Rabbit Bite or something. Maybe he's stuck on lands too. That'd be nice. He's highlighting cards, so that means he's got a trick. Oh. Wow, really? Well, I'm glad you didn't actually make me discard cards, because... Yeah, I'm taking this trade. I don't know why you didn't think I'd take this trade. Do you just not want the Cleric around? Wow, he really just doesn't like that Cleric that much, huh? The only bummer here is we don't have a... I'm just gonna pull this guy back. I know this guy has a lot of ways to nab counters, so this Moss Pit Skeleton staying in play at a 2/2 is a bit less threatening than him recurring a, making it into a 5/5. Swanky Kong! Well, we're actually going to get to use that, huh? So now the question is what do we do about... This is draw and discard. Um, I think we just have to put a charge counter on the throne this turn. Play a chilling trap to kind of save ourselves. Like, we're in a lot of trouble here at the moment, but once we get the Roosted Drakes going, we should be a little bit better. I'm just going to take the damage. Much as I need this island, I think I'm just going to burn it here. Two. Oh man, why do you have this card? It's so annoying. Give me a 2/2. Let's go. So this is anytime I cast a kicked spell, including itself, you make a 2/2 that is flying. So that's our goal here, is to basically make as many 2/2s that he can't manage what's going on anymore. Okay, so the Dauntless Survivor is probably going to put the counter on the Dauntless. That's fine. Oh my god, he's going to put 2 counters on it? That's even better for us. Please. Please put 2 counters on it. Alright, so he's tapped out. We can Chilling Trap the Baloth and see where we get here. It's another island. Really need more like real cards here. Like, I do need this field research, but I also need the island. We don't have a kicker next turn right now. I really need the kicker next turn, so we're actually probably going to dump the field research for the moment. We take the 6. Yeah, I think this turn we take the 6. Do we just kill it? What is this auto tap game? Are you kidding me right now? What a terrible auto tap. That sucks. We already played a land this turn, of course. So we really needed this throne to be... We could actually have gotten What do you mean there's no music? What is this attack? Okay. That's interesting that you have no. I see what's happening. I don't understand why you don't have audio. We'll work on this. I apologize. Alright, we do win next turn. Yeah, for some reason the audio source is just gone for OBS. Hope I don't have to start and restart. Stream output, audio. Device not connected. Let's see what that does for you. Tell me if that's good. Scythe cat, huh? You're just dead. What are you doing? I'm pretty sure you can count, buddy. Oh, we're blood chiefing. Okay. Okay. Alright, go to game 3. We made it to game 3 after a bad draw. Man, they have a lot of things I don't want to deal with. Man. But I think this is the best representation of a deck we're going to get against them. Our sideboard's kind of limited. If we ran another Riptide, I think they have a hard time getting through that. But I think getting in the air, like, all we need is to draw 2 Roosts of Drakes, and they're going to have a really hard time winning. Well, that's a playable hand. We need some land, though. Right, that's a land. Yeah, so this Throne's a pretty cool card for a kicker deck because it basically lets us do a lot of mana fixing we wouldn't otherwise be able to do. Do not want to purchase Hitman 3, thank you, Epic Game Store. Is it a minecart level? This is. It's one of the... I also dislike that Arena has these 2 lands like this, and because they're square, they're actually really, really hard to tell which they are. Oh good, they have a Mucklord, so they honestly are not able to attack. I think we just dropped the... We have Rooster Drakes next turn, so we're just going to drop that. Pass. We're in a lot better shape this game than we were in game 2. Or at least so we think so. I don't know what's in their hand. Okay, Gloom Hunter's annoying, but... Oh, they're in a lot of trouble. They're gonna pump the Gloom Hunter? Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble. They're in a lot of trouble because I have this card. Attacking here is probably pretty good with the Riptide. I'm going to do the attack with the Riptide. Because he may wish to try to trade it, but he's going to lose 2 cards, and I'm perfectly fine with that. So what he doesn't know... is I can just kick his Gloom Hunter back into his hand next turn. Wow, that's... Now, that's really greedy. To not trade it off, I think, is a bad play. Like, he has to, I mean, not everybody on Arena is, like, the greatest player ever, but, like, they have to know that I'm not attacking with that unless I knew I had a way to deal with a 3/3 Gloom Hunter. Okay, you should have used your ambush. That's not good, dude. This is not going to go well for you. Now we have to remember to manually tap every single game because we actually should have done this another way. Forgot this is instant. We could have actually just attacked with the... Yeah, we made a mistake here. You still would have been able to do that, though. He had 2 ambushes? Wow. That's okay. Good news for us is they're so aggressively far behind in this game right now. Like, unless they have... Like, this is going to get kicked and become a 3/3, but we'll just continuously kick it back into their hand. And that's just going to be the way that this works. We do not... Oh, I forgot to put the... Oh, you can't tap and put a counter on it, because it taps to put a counter on it, so that's fine. I think we just grab our Into the Royal, make a dude. Surely you're going to block with something. I'm on 17, so... Wow, that's a crazy block! What? He really wanted that gone. He must have, like, Blood Beckoning or something, like return creatures from the graveyard. I'm unsure of what the... Yeah, this is a way to get back. But he knows I have Royal, like... You're just giving up all tempo and hope of this going in your favor. Okay, so we're holding that. We don't have another way to do that, so we're just going to play this. That's just going to do that. He knows I have an Into the Royal. So I can choose to play the Into the Royal, draw a card, or I can put counters on this throne. I don't really need counters on the throne anymore, though. The throne would let me kick this inscription. This inscription lets me do 3 things. It lets me put 2 cards back into the 2 creatures back into hands, or if their tokens are removed. Scry 2, and then draw 2 cards, and then the target person that drew those cards makes an illusion based on the number of cards that they have in hand. That's how big it is. In this particular case, I think we're just gonna put this back in your hand, buddy. Have I actually killed anything in this game? I have killed a Riptide. I could just bring that back. I think we just... Well, he's on 20, so we're going to be here a while. This inscription getting more stuff on it's probably better. Like, why not just cast the Null Priest right now? I could just, I mean, I don't really need the inscription. Oh, we don't have enough to cast this anyways. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Okay, cool. You gonna try to play the Gloom Hunter again? Okay. This is gonna go decidedly worse for you. Alright, so what are we returning to people's hands? This is definitely one of them. He doesn't have any kicker cards in his yard, so I'm just going to return that one as well. So now I'm picking a target player to draw 2 cards and scry 2. Sure, those are mine now. I think we just attack all here. We don't have any mana left, so we're just going to attack with those 6 things. Just taking it. Taking it, going to 3. So, one really cheeky thing we could have done with this inscription is we could have picked up our own Royal Mage, which lets you take a instant or sorcery back from your graveyard into your hand. So we could have just repeatedly kicked one of their things, just ad nauseum done that. All right, we win! Hooray! That looked dangerous dangerous for a moment. It's everybody's favorite level. We've avoided the Fenster. Fenster's pretty good. We've faced off a number of times. I almost want to draw first, but I don't want to get aggroed either, so... Oh, goodness. There is the possibility of hitting the field research, so we're going to keep this hand. It just feels better. Like, assuming I'm not going to get run over, I'm just going to go second in a lot of these matches, which is something people like, you should never go second in Magic. It's a terrible idea. But, like, drawing that extra card in a deck where, you know, drawing more cards is a thing. Seems to help. But we do have some slow them down, draw some cards, so they'd have to hit pretty good to run us over here. Even if we get stuck on mana. Another green dirtly deck, huh? Do need to draw mana though, game. 47% chance. Alright, they're dirtling, so come on, attack. Let's trade. I want to trade White Blades with you. Give me mana. That works. That honestly works. So I could just put a counter on it right now, and then we have a Roosted Drakes next turn. I could have waited till their turn to do that. That might let them think they can do whatever. Oh no, they have 1-2! Oh no. Is this the Throne of McKendy game? Is that what this is going to turn into? Throne of McKendy, the game. So we can just put a counter on the throne. I mean... Do you have some kind of trick to just mess me up here? Well, surely you do, right? But like, if you have a pump... I don't think I need to be blocking this. I'm gonna just not block this one time. I think he has Marasso. Hey, Limestone, what's going on? We're... Oh, that was your thing, huh? We have 3 Roost of Drakes. Because that was the level of play, I guess, in our draft pool. I'm not really sure how that happened, but it happened. So we're just gonna play, I think, the Riptide here. I'm not exactly keen on attacking. I think I'm behind enough that we need to not be doing that. Yeah, basically we couldn't get into any other color though, so the deck's mostly blue, which we're really limited on removal, but we do have some shenanigans should we get there. But like if somebody has like a Phylath or something, I don't know what we're doing about that. This guy appears to be some kind of mono green monstrosity with a throne. So I can only assume they're looking for cards that they don't have yet. And I think I'm just kicking a field research right now, so it's 2, 4, I need... Yeah, I need everything. No, I just do not find Cube fun. No, I don't. I do not see the fun in Cube, I'm sorry. Not Magic's cubes, anyways. So I think we're just in with this. I have a Chilling Trap should I need to worry about being attacked. Bad news for you, friend. Wanted to draw a card with that, but that's okay. Why are you wrecking the cube? I guess they have the Mythic Pass or something on MT Go where you can basically you have all the cards to build. There's some kind of championships going on, so you can build any deck. Or I should say you're able to test any deck. Oh no, he's got one too. This doesn't say permanents, this is creatures, right? Creatures. Oh, this game's gonna be dumb. Well, that's a pretty good draw. Alright, 7 mana. Nice. That's always good. Crushing it is always good. I raise your Roost of Drakes with another Roost of Drakes! This guy's like, that's it, I'm done. Oh, anytime I've played against double Roost of Drakes, I'm like, I'm just done. Alright, dude, what do you got? Sure. Seems bad if you're trading your whole board. They're green. Sure. I kind of want the mana just to be able to kick the thing, so I'm actually going to pass here. What is Golos? Golos? Sorry, I don't have MT. I should get MT Gobot in here, but I don't know what that card is. What does it do? I learned you could click on that and see all the revealed cards, because I put in a bug report and I said, I don't understand why I can't read the other cards. It's unintuitive. Let's see. I think we're just kicking this back into their hand. Which means it's just not going to exist. Let's see what she said. 5 mana, 3/5 colorless, tutor a land to the battlefield. For 2 in every color of mana, exile the top 3 cards of your deck you can play. Wow. So is there like a lot of fixing or something? Because, okay, you play the card, you get 1 fixing out of that. So you need to find 2 other colors? That doesn't seem very hard to do. Another Reclaim the Waste, huh? That's a sad rabbit bite, my friend. Do I want to show him this? Not really. Do we need to show it to him? I guess we do. I kind of want to secure my rares. That made them quit the video game, so it's good. So kicker stuff, huh? Kind of dirtily otherwise, though. It's pretty dirtily otherwise. Like, I'm almost tempted to, like, play things like Deliberate just to find my cards. And, like, drop this Blight Priest or something. I'm just gonna run this again. All the check lands. What are check lands? All the shock lands, all the triomes. Oh, so they have a whole bunch of dual lands in that? Well, that's just silly. They go first, huh? I can keep this. I'm not exactly happy about it, but any kicker card we draw is immediately playable, so that's something. Maybe their hand is a bit dead so too. Next turn we're like... Oh, okay, that's good. Just gonna do that. So, can he kick? No, he cannot kick Marasa yet. Oh, he got his roost too! Oh dear. Well, I'm not taking 5 damage, so we're just gonna... I mean, I could take 5 damage once. I'll take it once. I don't know what other kind of ground game they have, but... This game's actually going to be hard in only a second. If they're going to hit a kicker every turn. But we do have card draw. Oh, God. Wow, nice job with the Riptide, dude. So we could have prevented 10 damage, now we're just going to prevent... Oh, this is how we're doing this. I honestly think we just hold up into the Royal. Because he's probably got oh, his Riptide's just out actually, so we can actually just kick this now. This flood is not helping. Oh, dear Jesus. Okay. Well, we got one kicker away from him at least, but he's got another kicker. Getting wrecked. This guy doesn't draw a card, so I think we have to play the Scavenger, huh? He's sad about it. It's probably got a Rabid Bite, I'm assuming. What are we fishing for? Okay, we're reclaiming. So he's holding up Rabid Bite, which sucks for us. There's just not much we can do about that. What are they down to? 23 cards? They're actually not that far ahead in card draw despite... Was it the 3rd time? It may not know the format exists. Might need an update, I don't know. I mean... I don't like this card, so I'm kind of okay making this card go away. I don't really need my Scavenger. He's got a handful of cards, though. But he has so much kicker that I think this has to go. look moment here. Well, this sucks. We can't even play both of them. This is where we still somehow have a 32% chance to draw land, which is amazing to me. Let's see what this is. Jeez, dude. I need to draw cards, so I'm gonna just take the 2 this time. Jesus. Alright, that's a card. Maybe we can draw our way back into this. They have a handful of cards, though. Oh my god, I don't know what any of these cards do, my man. I was drawing a bazillion cards. We're more likely to deck them at this point. I think I'm just blocking both and drawing cards, to be honest. It's the likelihood of us ever getting a wizard again. See, I may have needed that for Rabbit Bite situation, but if he really has an ambush, that sucks. I'm literally just playing this to draw a card and maybe keep a wizard. The hell are you thinking about? Wow, he really has an ambush. What a sucker, man. I hate people like that. I should have waited. Really should have waited. Not that it matters. There's no... We're just gonna flood out so hard that there's just nothing we can actually do, right? They get to draw all their good stuff. We get nothing. So I don't know what any of these cards do, man. You got a lot of land fetching. Oh, you have Cardiceld, okay. Man, if we could just somehow live long enough to just stall this game out harder, they're just gonna deck themselves. Oh, that's a problem. Two. And we've just drawn none of our card draw, none of our other cards, and now we're just gonna get destroyed. Welcome to Luckbox City, population this guy. I should not have played that into the ambush, but I really just wanted the card. Okay, so there are a lot of these different... They put a whole bunch of the land fixing cards in. Yeah, I don't really know much about all these cards. It's partially why I don't play these. So I see... Okay, I see Bazar's Lieutenant. It just seems like you have a whole bunch of, like, mythics that cost, like, 2 mana. Why didn't you attack all? What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, my dude? Okay, well. Alright, we're not dead yet. Yeah, really, but it's like like half your deck is crazy cards. Like, is this just the power level of that thing? Or did just people just pass those and you could just play all the colors? This guy's crazy. So we have to block this, and I think we play some ground game here, maybe? No. We block something like this. I'm assuming he has a Might of Marasa. Okay. Is that all you're playing? Ah, well, that would do it, wouldn't it? Go to 6, lose a bunch of our stuff. We need to draw, like, a field research. Royal Mage is something, because it gets us an Into the Royal. It also gets us a Chilling Trap. I might just draw the Chilling Trap. No, I get two twos. Drawing a card seems awfully good. We actually have enough mana to get the End of the Royal, though, so we're actually going to nab the End of the Royal. I don't think we're actually attacking here. No, I don't think we're attacking. So I could Into the Royal something now and make a bunch of tunes. He doesn't have Trample. I don't really need any more blockers. I know he has Shenanigans. But I think I'd rather have him blow him now. I think he has another Spell Shield or something. So we'll block like that, and then just... Okay. Because I could just Into the Royal my Royal Mage. That's actually pretty good, I think. In fact, that's exactly what I'm doing. If you want to waste a card to... Wow! I got Concerted Defenses, but I still get the 2 roosts, so... That's pretty good for us, I think. Am I in a defensive enough position to attack here? I don't think I need to be attacking. I've discarded any land? No, of course not. See, I'm thinking he has some sort of trick, so I'm not attacking. We're gonna reach a point where we're just gonna be able to beat him down. There, fair enough. We did it, friends! We beat the Roost of Drake's deck. Okay, let's see. Except people haven't figured out that you take the lands early, sure. So I got all the lands in pack 1 and 2 and just played whatever good cards I got past. Wow. Well, that's a strategy. We can get the cool music. It's blacked lands. Black lands. Why wouldn't you want a card that says add one of several mana types or cycle for 2? Why would you never not want that card? Like, it's got to be, like, pretty high power level. Oh, we're playing Donkey Kong. Ironically, we're listening to Donkey Kong. I almost just want to put these people on the draw. We have so much card draw, though. Alright, good. But, like hands like this, I'm like, man, I hope I have another draw before we get to Roost, but we should be fine. They have Mulligan, so... So what do you think in Zendikar, now that we're in its twilight, and only the cool kids play it now, apparently? What do you think is the best color combo in Zendikar? I wish on Untapped I could, like, look at your deck instead of the way I have to look at it. Do we just save the Royal Mage here, or do we play the Royal Mage? I don't feel it necessary. Oh, see, you went to go play Dirty Kaldash, I see. I think I'm just gonna pass. I don't feel the need to play this. When I see a red card, then we'll worry about it. Okay, they're Dirtle, so that's fine. As you know, I basically only play the current, whoa, 3-color Dirtle. It's not Phylath colors. What are you playing that's a thing? Naturally, we're not going to be allowed to do what we wanted to do. I'm glad we drew cards this turn. At least we get the Windrider Wizard. That's a weak consolation. 12 cards deep, only drawn 3 lands. The Viner, here's our land. Well, you played it a lot, so I mean, I still play NMT Go and stuff, so like, we have a group that plays pseudo seriously, with some that try to get the most trophies and stuff, so the offerings there are much different, plus the fact that when you're actually good, you actually print tickets, or money, or whatever you want to say it. 56 and 7, jeez. Sure I'm blocking. I have, like, more kicker stuff, right? Yeah, sure. I want to see whatever trick this is. Weird. What a weird attack. I think the Cleric deck... I've seen some blue dirtly things that were really good too, but the Cleric deck, it breaks the mold of how Magic works, right? Like, you can't attack anymore, and now you no longer have proper win conditions, right? So I think that does mean something. I could just play the Scavenger. I could also get really dirtily here and, like, into the Royal my Roost. Or do we just play this straight? Let's just play this straight. Did it let me see your stats when I go into this? I think it does. Oh, it's locked. Let's see if I can go to the page. Wow, you played a lot more than I did. Wow. You also, like, always played... Every time I tried to play Clerics, man, like, I would just get boosters that were like, there's... For some reason, so I can play on MT Go and I'll draft and I'll get 3 Relic Vials, and that's a thing. But if I play on this, it just seems that the people are different enough that the draft styles are different. Or it could just be that the packs didn't have that much, but literally every time I went into Clerics on MT Go, which admittedly is not a ton of times I tend to play Sealed, I got tons of vials. Oh my god, this guy just threw his whole hand away. I shouldn't be that surprised. If you're playing that card, it's probably not going very well for you. Yeah, there's a lot of math and tactical things you need to be doing. One thing I typically don't feel is like it's a really like the relic. Like people are like, why are you playing relic file like some green black thing? And I'm like, let's see. 2 mana draw a card is really good. I don't even necessarily. I mean, the health is important. That's nice, but like, there's clerics in those colors too. So we're at 6 mana. I could just get the field research back. I'm on 18. See, I'd rather just pull back the insight. I could just draw cards. But we literally just threw down a... Yeah, I'm just gonna grab that. I think it's really good, so I'm just gonna do that. I mean, I gained 3 health. This is... Oh, this is pure Xenar, yeah. And Kaladesh is a much different beast than... I made a lot of money playing Kaladesh. Oh, you have about the same win rate. But yeah, I see. Okay, so... Yeah, so it looks like you didn't play a whole ton after we stopped talking about Zendikar a few months ago. Really? I don't know what my time played on the set is. Let's see if I have an untapped. You've played the set longer than I have. On this what you call it, this site. Can I just... I could just make a thing, but why didn't you hit the roost? You do know that hits the roost, right? I think this person's just so far behind that they're about done with this game. Maybe we just attack all here. We attack all and then play the royal. That sounds about right. Yeah, I mean, it's nice that there's other options. The thing that kind of bugs me, though, is, like, there's so many other things going on. It's really a long time they've had the set out, but I would rather jam and, like, get really good at the one set than kind of bouncing all around. Oh, this poor guy. I kind of don't want to give you that other card back, but I mean, like, okay. I'm gonna need more than that, man. Yeah, I mean, it's not like they don't put a ton of thought into it. And you're also... I would think you're playing with more casual people, so, like, what happens at MT Go is, like, all the tryhards just play whatever. Like, their Vintage Cube has, I think, 4 times the number of active players than the current set. And... I don't know. I think it's difficult when, like, I like to be able to kind of hinge on, like, all this knowledge of Magic, but, like, it's kind of an arcane sort of magic to have, arcane knowledge to have, because, you know, in many of these, like, they have the Vintage Cube on MTGO, and it's like, okay, let's deal with cards that are 20 years old, right? And a lot of them are... The power levels are all different, and I mean, it's nice to find the synergies, but I always feel like it's kind of like in Constructed. Someone's always going to have a better brew than I can, and I just don't like doing that. I don't. And then add the roll the dice if you may or may not get the thing, so you kind of just have to take, like, a bunch of counters. Like, I think a lot of them turn into just drafting all the counters, because, like, things like you're doing. He has a full party. Well, while we were talking, something happened in this game, but I think that just gives it flying and +1. Yeah. But that was pretty cool that they did that, though. I think we just pushed 2 cards back into their hand. Yeah, they're tapped out. Go to game 2. Yeah, I'm just kind of randomly talking. I actually thought about trying the cube, but it's just like I guess what I'm trying to say is I feel like I have to go in and be like, yeah, I got to know what all these cards are before I play it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, if I want to try to find this synergy between these couple cards, oh, but the synergy card that I'm thinking of or the kind of stuff I'm expecting, it's not as well supported because it's, in theory, everything is balanced, but at the same time, it may not be, if that makes sense. Like, okay, a counter deck is way more powerful because there's more cards of that in the cube than there are cards that aren't. I'm basically just pulling a slot machine, and my slot machine only has 7 cherries and yours has 10, so at the end of the day my deck's gonna be a little bit worse than yours, even if I build a good synergistic deck. And that's where cubes kind of get me, is like, I, you know, I know they're doing with all the best intentions and stuff, but it's just like, it makes it a little bit tricky. I would give Vintage Cube a shot. I mean, considering how good you are at Magic, Vintage Cube's payouts on MT Go, I want to say if you go 2-1, you get your full entry fee back. So in terms of, and I think if you go 3-0, you get either 1.5 or 2 drafts. So basically, if you're pretty good, and I would say that a vast majority, like, you get it, it's not just the tryhards that are playing it, everyone's playing it, as opposed to like things like sealed and stuff. Oh, that's a shame. I think you would enjoy MT Go, and you'd probably, then again, you probably have a stack of gems a mile high on Arena, don't you? I can typically play it for cheaper on MT Go than I can on Arena, just because Arena basically the only way, because you can't sell the cards. Oh, you're doing pretty good then. But the other thing that's interesting about MT Go is like the competition level is not like extremely higher, but like you will get games against people who are really, really good. And I think if you're looking to become a better player, there might be some value in doing that as well. But you certainly don't have to. I mean, like, people are like, oh, the quality of players on Arena is trash or something. Like, I don't think that's quite true. I dislike the client. I dislike the giving away of whether or not you have a trick and stuff because that's somehow, Magic's all about bluffing, and if you want to play at the high level, you have to understand the whole bluff procedure, either over the board or online or whatever. That's a critical part of Magic that's not in a lot of other card games. Is not just the ability to bluff, but how you bluff in Magic is quite interesting. Well, I mean, you are good enough that, I mean, you could just do it for fun. I'm not trying to push it, but they do have plenty of events on there, and if you like, I have some friends that will, because you can redeem full plain and foil sets and stuff if you get all the cards. So you probably drafted enough that you could have either sold off your cards and had just like a pile of gems, or you could just get a full set that you can either keep for fun or sell later when the standard prices change, like a year from now, and a few of the cards are worth a lot of money. I don't know if this person went to the bathroom or just said this is impossible. This is the one weird thing about Arena, is a lot of time, like, I get a lot of people that, I don't know why lightly this is happening, but like things like this, it's like, where are you? Next standard set. So have you seen some of the previews for Kaldheim? Like, we haven't seen all the cards, so I can't say like, oh my god, it's gonna suck or anything. Okay, good. I'm worried that there's a lot of complexity for the sake of complexity. Like, this is one of the things that bother me in card games. But I mean, it's Magic, so like, there's usually a purpose for it. It's just, I think that it looks like a lot of them are going to be gimmicky. You need to see the rest of the cards in the set. It's really hard. It's really hard to say. I feel we're burning this Royal Mage. Even though I don't want to burn this Royal Mage. Do I have 2 more Royal Mages, or I just have 1? I have 1 more Royal Mage. You're in a Discord group. I'm thinking that if we get deep enough when we played Hex together in the social group. Well, if you're looking for more people to hang out, I'll join a Discord. I'll drop one of my 100 Discords that I don't use to join a Discord people that play this. I really didn't want to blow this card, but I also don't want to have him drop like a bug. I don't really know what their early game is, so I don't think we saw it last game. Because they were really dirtily. Remember, they went like 4 turns and played absolutely nothing. But I just don't want to see, like, just getting walled off here. Okay, I think I'm just playing the wizard here. They choose to kill it, they choose to kill it. But this will let us basically field research. If you want, I'm just offering because I know we loosely hang out. Okay, we want to play red stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure when we get to the Kaldheim experience, I'm not blocking that. You're mad. I'm not blocking that. See, that's a bluff right there. It doesn't even matter if it's a bluff. There's no way on this earth I'm blocking that. We're gonna draw 2. I guess it doesn't really matter how we do this. Yeah, I'd rather kick this, but right now we need cards. Yes. Okay, when I said cards, not exactly sure what I meant. What do they have? I don't really need to attack with this. Essentially I want him to have to either pump or whatever this dirtily business. Oh, thank you. I will join it later. So if I block, he has to pump, right? We're gonna just take it 1 turn. Let him do 4. I mean, I'm willing to pay 2 damage for that. Play the Diviner. Diviner sounds cool. Remember when Semulin was like looting as a really like Semulin taught me that sucks. Make sure you get your food, man. Get your food. Wait, what's that? Oh, that's the double. So we're gonna block this guy. Straight to voicemail. Try calling them again. I don't know what this guy has, but we're just gonna block like this. Oh my goodness, that's a very big practice tactics. It's a big boy. Oh, get your food, man. Don't worry about little old me. So does it just not have cards? Like, I really don't want to waste my 1 Deadly Alliance on something like that. So I think this turn we're just going to play the Diviner, drop a land. 1, 2. Just Eat. What a great name. I think I need to kind of play catch up, don't I? Then again, we're just gonna sit on this. Like, how many cards have I got left? 21. They're on 27. Um, Grubhub is a thing. Uber Eats, yeah. I mean, that kind of stuff is pretty prevalent. Sometimes, like if you're in a college town, they have a few different kinds. I don't think so. I mean, I'm. Wait a second. I can't block everything. Yeah, I'm just gonna block like this. Uber Eats and Grubhub is kind of the big one. The big issue we have with it is that a lot of these, so like normally like how you would do it here is you would just get delivery from the actual place, and that's still really the most reliable way to do things. Since the pandemic situation, there's been a lot more um, kind of screw jobs that have happened with people's food, like food gets stolen, like the people, basically the drivers don't get paid, and that's kind of a big deal. So it's frequent that food is stolen, people don't tip appropriately, so that makes the problem even worse, but just them not getting paid appropriately is kind of a big deal. I don't need this throne. I could just draw another card. I'm gonna draw another card. Nighthawk Scavenger is pretty good. Make a 3/3 with Not really. I mean, you've seen what's happened on the news. Well, you know, it's not good. It's not good. Oh dear. Yeah, like I studied other countries' cultures and stuff, particularly like I studied German. I mean, it's kind of important to pay people. Um, I'm just drawing cards right now. I think so, actually. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, it's just a problem with extremism worldwide, but in particular, we for some reason think it's okay to tell lies to people and then wonder why they're mad when we literally, you know, Google and all these companies are sold, you know, that they make money based on um, selling extremism on a platform. Are we just playing the Geyser Mage here? I guess so. Well, let's just get in with everything, slow him down. It's not the greatest play ever, but let's just get in with everything. He could have the Flying Tempest, which actually would be pretty bad. We should have held up something. But no, I mean, if you haven't heard, I mean, it's pretty much straight up insurrection. I mean, extreme, like, groups are ready to assassinate people and stuff. It was bad. Well, it's not just Rupert Murdoch. It's the Google, it's the YouTube, it's the Facebook. All of them profit off of it, and all these companies turn a blind eye. What's this card? Mill 2 cards. Oh dear. Look at that. We actually got some gems today. Hello. Well, there's more penalties if you yell fire in a crowded movie theater, basically. That's typically how it works. Right. Let's get in the queue. So what are you doing for dinner now that you're... Oh wow, we're gonna get right in the queue. Heck yeah. we actually going to get on the leaderboard? Wow, if we will actually have played enough to get on the leaderboard. I don't know who any of these people are. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good start. This is a loaded pack. Wow, what do you take out of this pack? I think I'm just on the ooze. I think I'm just on the ooze. This Feed the Swarm is very good. Like, this pack basically has, like, numerous very favorite cards of me on the set. Yeah, this card, though, if someone can't deal with it, ends the game. And it ends the game faster than Fledgling ends the game. Spark Mage is really good in red-white. It's a thwart. Pick 2 thwart. I think I'm sold. I think the best card here. I mean, there is a Royal Mage, but that's great. Oh boy, Kamavada Vanguard, really good card. Maybe a crab. I'd rather be black in this set because I think black has stronger cards on their own right than blue. So like I can more likely throw a deck together with black than I can with blue. So I'd probably take the thwart. Just because it essentially lets me replay my best card that's appeared in the game. It's another Royal Mage. There's really nothing... I mean, there is the counter situation, but I'm going to get one of those for free. I think Vanguard's actually the best card here. Royal Mage is, of course, very good. It is very good. I think blue is a really good support color. Oh, it's a bit tough. Like, these 2 cards hanging around. There's a lot of red-white warrior stuff appearing here. Like, the fact that all 4 of these cards still exist. We're on pick 4. I guess the uncommons are pretty good. Someone took a common out of this pack. We could just take the Blight Priest and try to make this happen. We could just be red-black. And then we could just take this without feeling too bad about ourselves. I think we'll take the Blight Priest for now. I'm more likely to play black than red or green right now. Okay, that's... So we got some good white. We have a red. We're probably going to end up being red. This still being around is a question, but it's hard because you don't know if there is a Gnarled Colony here too, though. We could just take the Gnarled. Gnarled Colony comes with counters, which is something. Doesn't work as well with Thwart, but we could always just find a Blood Beckoning too. I think we take the Gnarled. There's really a lot of red-white stuff happening. We could just take the Baloth. We could also just take the Outrider. I have a feeling Red-White Warriors is going to end up being where we do things. There is the Baloth. We could just take the Baloth and just kind of make someone do something else. Don't have anything particularly crazy, but I mean these are pretty standard cards. Let's continue with the green. Okay, cleric stuff is cool. Cleric stuff is cool. This Skyclave relic is interesting. Yeah, the red-white warriors situation is really hot right now. It's... do I really want to just bounce that? I feel like I have a decent enough
Like, I really just have 2, 3 cards I really like. 3.5 cards I really like. I don't know. I'm gonna be unhappy that we didn't go Red White Warriors, but we do play it a ton, so... Like, there's the Fissure Wizard. Does Might of Marasa help us? Not really. Probably just take the spare here. Oh, I don't see a purpose to hedge. This is all this... Yeah, that's kind of what I'm hoping to get into. This is good. This is really good. Yep. Someone's missing an opportunity to play red-white. But that's becoming not my problem anymore. Hey, the Constrictor came back. I guess I get another Constrictor. Do we take the Sentinel? Yeah. I really don't like, Wow, really? Really? Really, no. There is just a Deadly Alliance. That's, like, really dumb and greedy, though. There is a Scion. Cards I don't really like a ton of. This is just really hard to pass. Really hard to pass that. But we've already passed so much. I'm just gonna take the Scion and just cry. I'm just taking the Scion and crying. Oh, that was not, do not follow what I was doing there, that was bad. You shouldn't have just taken the Morag and just slammed it. We're just on the Malakir Rebirth here. Yeah, Feed the Swarm's pretty cool. Dauntless Survivor's alright. I think I'm on the Feed the Swarm first. Yeah, I really don't like Scion, but I'm just thinking that now that we've kind of forced our way into black, that this kind of stuff was going to happen, where we would just be able to take our pick of the suite of things. 100 on creatures anyways. Okay, we have enough to take this. There's an ambush, though. The ambush is a spell land. No, I think this is better. It's really that busy on Friday? What is this lag? What was that? That was weird. The heck was that lag? It was really weird. I don't know what that was. Second time it's done that today. I think we just take the Gloom Hunter? Life gain, trickery, there is a Lithiform Blight. It's not very good. I'm just taking the Gloom Hunter. Okay, probably just on the Visionary. There is counter stuff with the Survivor. I just like drawing a card. Yeah, it was only doing it when I was playing the game, so thanks for letting me know that that's not to flip out. We're probably not playing this, but you never know. We're certainly not playing 2 of these, but... is Oblivion's Hunger something here? Probably run 2 blood prices before I run that. Counter stuff is interesting just because we have counter stuff. But I think I want party more than I want... The Dauntless came back, that's good. Really don't like running the brutes, I don't think they're very good. Wow. But, no one wants... Look at the white, no one wants that. Wow, I think I'll take the veteran. Let's see, how are we doing on, like, what we're playing here? We're probably playing one Haggard Constrictor, so let's put that back. Alright, we have some kind of deck forming here. But I think the Veteran Adventurer is too big to ignore here. There are some cards we hope come back. We have enough twos to not be... Like, I really would like that Skulker, and I would really like that feed. But I think Veteran Adventurer is a really good card because we have party business. Oh my goodness, we would have been golden. There really isn't anything here besides the Vastwood Surge, so we're going to take that. Another Veteran Adventurer. There's a Reclaim. I don't really care about the Reclaim. I don't really need to Reclaim because we're not splashing anything. Second Veteran sounds fine. Blood Beckoning is probably coming with us. Yeah. 109 creatures. Okay, we got enough creatures. Going with the Sky Dancer or doing with the Skulker? I like things that are 2 mana as opposed to 3 mana, but the mill doesn't really do a whole lot for us. I think I'm just on the Skulker. There's really nothing else here for us anyways. Man, that's a late. Just on that. Fair enough. Gnarled Colony, hello. You know what we didn't see in this? Was any Moss Pit skeletons. That's another Blood Beckoning. This would let us cut a lot of creatures I don't like. This is probably not playing now. Yeah, I think the second Blood Beckoning is just too good to ignore here. There's a scale. We don't really have much synergy with, So what do we have for things here? We have this, we have this. None of these cards are being played. It's not being played. Yeah, I don't think this deck's... I don't think we're going to get our third trophy in a row here. Second or third? I don't like in the last 3 drafts we trophied twice, so... So what are we dropping? I don't think we're running... We're just running 17 lander. Gotta cut a card. The Nectar Pot may not be doing a whole lot for us with the Blight Priest. We just don't have a lot of synergy for it. Even though Nectar Pot does give us health. But that's... We need party stuff to make some of our high-end stuff work, so this is probably the least synergistic. Although the life gain in Scion is pretty good. Do we have any other life gain? The Scion might just get cut. The Skitter's not very good either. Besides it being a rogue. Yeah, we'll cut the Skitter Sneak. Are there any cards in the sideboard I want off? Not really. Yeah, we really didn't get there with this deck. We'll see what happens. Uh-oh, Ursa's Revenge. At least we got a playable starting hand. At least we got that far. Kind of wish we had some subtle strikes and stuff. I think we had the opportunity to take one subtle strike. Kind of whatever. This is bad. Take it easy, Limestone. Probably just doing this one draft. Then I'm gonna go find myself some food and watch Jeopardy. Black Bloom Rogue, that's bad. And the fact that we don't have any mana is a problem. Well, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose to Screw. We should just run more lands. That's also not a land. What a great game this is, huh? How many matches? We need to win at least 2 to get on the leaderboard. Well, yeah, we're taking out cards and adding lands. I don't care, we're adding lands. At least I'm not losing as fast anymore. I mean, sure, I'm not taking that damage. I'm assuming you have a duelist or something, but I don't have the, well, card for card. It's kind of a bad play. You should have just attacked all. Wow. Thanks, Magic. What do you have? If you have a counter, that's great. Good for you. Good for you, buddy. So what do they have that's holding up Royal or something? And this is why we draft more 2-drops than 3-drops, because if we had just 3-drops, we would be absolutely wrecked right now. Even more so than we already are. It's just bad all around. I'm ready to listen to the soundtrack. Oh wow, they have the whole OST? That's amazing. While we're waiting for this guy to figure out what to do. Go to 10, man. Hey, we got there. We got a land. It's probably, honestly, the Dauntless. If we draw another land, we can kind of get back in this game. Oh, that's a problem. Has a rogue too. That might actually be the target for our spell. If they don't have a spell, wow, they're really going to go all here. And this has got to go. If they have shenanigans, we just lose anyways. Not really sure what this attack was. Oh, rebirth. Okay. We're just losing every way we possibly could be losing. Is there any way through this? It's okay, so he can get in for 2. We'll just see what they do then. We're going to draw the card. We get through this turn somehow. I mean, assumingly they're going to be able to give the thing flying. If they can't give it flying, then they can't win this turn. That's interesting. Sure, have a card, but I'm going to go to 1. I'm going to go 2. Stinger. Okay. I'm not sure we have enough cards to be able to do anything here. Oh no, we can. We can go to 1. Wow. That's really our turn. Our turn is going to be to cast Deadly Alliance on a rogue. Well, actually, he can just make it unblockable. Well, let's see what he actually has then. I mean, their deck's just not... Their deck is just some cards. Nothing truly amazing. Batman? 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 How much time has this guy got left? He's wasted a lot of time. But if he tries, like, if he's gonna try to get in, so that's basically the thing. Like, if he does a tap with the rogue, that's basically the mistake. Okay, so we never had a way to do it anyways. I don't really want to show this to him, so... We need to run more land. Every time I run a deck with Scion of the Storm, I lose. Oh dear. Oh my god. Hopefully we draw land. This is just getting screwed on land, basically. The game. Opponent. Jeepers. Took away his stalker. Hey, we hit a forest. Game on. Oh, we should have played that the other way. I'm an idiot. I had this weird idea that I thought that I was going to do something with that card. I'm really tempted just to play this for 2 instead of 3, because I don't know if I'm ever going to get the, Wow. What a luck box, man. Alright, we drew our land. We just play the adventurer. Play the adventurer, hope he doesn't have anything to deal with it. Next turn we can play another adventurer. This guy's really slow. You can't have, I mean, I guess you have a full hand, but like, you really can't possibly have. You needed to get to 5 mana, huh? Big party, so you don't have any removal. Okay. Okay, Mara Wizard. All they have left is a black mana. Alright, what are you blocking with, friend? Cool. Alright. So he's gonna have to do something pretty substantive here to stop us. Unless he has, like, the kicked 8 mana spell. It's not there yet. Wow. Bad tapping, man. Can't play both. He's gonna lose everything this turn. Well, they have to block something here, so... Otherwise they're going real low. So I think we're just going to have boarding. Okay. So what do I want killed? Probably the Umara. Alright, now what are you doing? There's a scavenger. Vanquish. Yeah, we got a pretty good, Demon's Disciple. Do we just win this turn? No. Okay, we go to game 3. We're getting there. So he really doesn't have a lot of cards that play well with this Nectar Pop. Besides the fact that we just gain incidental health with it. Tough. We made it there last game. On the draw, like, feel like I need more flyers. Let's just try this. Put the Scion back in. There's no creatures in this hand. We may just have to feed whatever he plays here. Or they just played nothing. That's amazing for us. I don't want to miss turn 2. Even though this is better kicked. I really just like that rogue. Could just kill it. I'm just taking the 2 there. Cascade Suit, huh? Scry 2. Two to the top. Too bad I don't have my other card. So we almost need to hunt for action now. Not ideal, but I don't know what they just found. Just blocking here. Whatever trick they have is trick. That's great. No tricks. What do you have? Just the dumb? Yeah. Okay. This lets us catch up by a lot. And I said a lot. This does give us a rogue, so we can get the rogue in. I think we're just using our Deadly Alliance on that. Just waiting it out. Plunder? Wow. Well, they're going to have a selection of cards with which to screw us over. It doesn't show the scry results, and I dislike that's why the card. Oh, never mind, it's not a scry. Never mind. Never mind. We just do an awful lot of cards. See what happens. Scavenger. Well, that's going to just get Phoebus Swarm. They've drawn a lot of cards. Not drawn a lot of cards. Do you have a royal? What do you have? What kind of chicanery do you possibly have? Nothing. So the next land we draw, we can just kick Vastwood, so that's pretty good. Yeah, kicking Vastwood Surge next turn is probably ending the game, but we're going to protect our 5/5 with the Malakir. Because the only thing he's shown is kill spells, basically. You son of a bitch. Well, well, well. I guess we have to find our other veteran adventurer, although kicking Vastwood Surge is probably still really good. Of course he's going to go find his scavenger. Canopy Baloth is a good card. Do we just drop the Rebirth now? Just gonna get in for one. Because we've got issues with this Nighthawk Scavenger, who's now 4/3. Taking it. I just can only assume he has other chicanery. But this also might be the last turn we have to win the game. I'm gonna save the Malik here. I'm probably gonna end up ruining this and being unhappy about it. Okay, we drew it. Cool. So he probably has Vanquish. Okay, he does not have Vanquish. Do we just attack all here? Yeah. If he doesn't have Vanquish... and everything has trample, he might just be screwed. Unless he has Vanquish for the Blightblade. As a rebirth. He's still dead. You're still dead, buddy. You're a lucky piece of shit. Of course it has Death Touch. It always has Death Touch, man. Lucky shits. How do you have no playables in your hand? How is that happening? It's amazing. 0 playables? Like, you're holding up 4 cards, so we threw down several cards to not lose the game there. So am I just getting played here? Like, where's my Thwart? Thwart would be pretty good. Some way to kill his flyer would be good, but I think we're fresh out of those. Kicked Glassy Gloomhunter would be good. Come on, dude. This is not your first time playing Magic. You're 5.5 minutes behind me, of course. Just dump your hand. Let's go. Hey, we got the Gloomhunter of all things. So we can give the Shadow Stinger Death Touch, which is a problem. See, I don't know what these other 2 cards are. Yeah, the problem is anything that comes back into play loses its counters. So we're definitely kicking up the Gloomhunter here. It's just a matter of what are we doing with the other cards. So you can give the Shadow Stinger Death Touch. I don't know, I kind of like just attacking with the Gloomhunter next turn. I don't know what other chicanery this guy has, though, which is a real issue. Well, wait a second. If I'm attacking with the Blightblade, I'm going to get in for 2. There's a strategy here, isn't there? We have timeouts. Okay, let's think this through. If he doesn't block the Blight... he has to block the Blightblade with at least 1 card. So, okay, so we say he blocks it with the Stinger because he wants to get the Death Touch value. That's fine. The attack with the Blightblade is too good to ignore. It's just a question of do we get anything else out of attacking with the colony. So he blocks. I think we're actually in with the team. Because if his scavenger leaves the play, he can't protect it right now. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. You kind of are losing now. That's really your play? Trying to cast a spell game. Wow, what a luck box. I mean, I'm trading the Gloom Hunter. That's not a very good card. If I draw like a Thwart or something, we're in better shape, I guess. Malakir Blood Priest just outright wins the game for us, so we do have ways to just win. He really needs to attack. Did not attack with the Scavenger. I think that's an error. So if I attack with the Blight Blade, he has to block with the Scavenger. He has no choice. I'm pretty sure this works this way. Probably should have been in with the Gnarled too. I think that's a weak block, my friend. That's a really weak block. I should have been in with the Gnarled too. Now that's a really juicy block. I'll play a game with you just having a flyer. I'm very interested in a game of you just having a flyer. Okay. You can't attack. I'm sure you attack with the Skyclave. You didn't attack with the Skyclave! Oh dear. What does this loser have now? Bane Veil! You son of a bitch! God damn! Every time, man. Every time they have a freaking top deck! Oh my god. Amazing. What an amazing top kicker. We can't block. Thank you, game. Thank you for fucking me over again. If we're just all in here, do we just win? Because this gets through for multiple damage. I don't think he can actually block and win here. No, he loses. We do win. We do get there. Because that has Death Touch and Trample. I can't believe a Blight Blade is winning us the game here. Yeah, I don't think there's any blocks, my friend. I think I've beaten Ursa's Revenge. Because he doesn't know how... Well, I guess he did know how before how it works, but I mean, you're taking damage. Get out of my sit and go! What a game. What a game of Magic. Predation? We already have Predation. Does that just give us vault progress? I don't know. Alright. Need to draw some action here, but this is a start. 2 Death Touchers is a start. Death Touch and Trample might be my most favorite combination in Magic. The other combination that I love so much is Flood. Flood is a great combination if I've ever seen. It's only 35% to draw a land from here. Well, that's a problem. Okay, Sky Dancer's a pretty cool Magic card. To have it back, Biff. Again, we're playing against someone who managed to hit 4-color Dirtle. Are you kidding me right now? Alright. Manages to land 4-color Dirtle. Riptide and a Bane Veil, huh? Well, I can't lose any of my cards, so we're going to play the Veteran Adventurer first, and then we're attacking all. Go to 10, no less. Okay, what is this strategy? What is the I have 1 pip of every color strategy? Turn Timber is a good card. Too bad I have a better one. Everything has Death Touch. What a cute little play there. So we're going to keep our 5/5/4. I mean, surely you have to have something good here. 4 colors of mana. You gotta have a removal or a spellcraft or something. I guess you need hard black removal in order to take out the adventure at this point. A Roost of Drakes. Oh no. Asshole card has a spell shield too now. He didn't have to pass through his turn. Yes. Yeah. Probably should have been with the 1/1 too. I don't know if they have a spell shield though. Spell shield would be kind of bad. do have to block the 6/6 unless you have shenanigans. I'm really confused. You have to block the 6/6. We're gonna go to 1. Let's go into 1. Alright. I should have attacked all, I know. Should have attacked all. Although they're kind of in a lot of trouble here. I mean, what is there in those colors? You kill the adventurer, okay, you kill the adventurer. You need like a kicker spell to slow me down, and then I'm still killing your dude. And then I still have that in place. So you need several cards here to kind of recover. If I had anything besides land in my hand, it would be over anyways. Alright. We got him. So Mind Drain might actually be a thought here. So we're very close to actually getting on the leaderboard. There's a leaderboard for this that doesn't really matter for anything, but it does exist. Oh, we are at 99 wins. We do have 99 wins now. So now if we win this match, we'll have won 100 games in the format, 100 matches in the format on traditional draft on Arena. What is this hand? Because if we get to Vastwood Surge and keeping it, I'm not really happy with it though. But they were pretty dirtily. So are they just like some kind of, I'm gonna run every color deck or something? Oh god, please go. Swamp, thank you. We're gonna get beat up a little bit here. We're probably just gonna Mind Drain them here. I think Mind Drain hurts them, so we're gonna do that. Alright, cool. We made them dump creatures they were gonna play, so that's good. Lost a Sarkcat, a Riptide. They are kicker deck. Next turn we probably get a veteran into play. Am I just taking it this turn? I think I'm taking it for one more turn, just so I can play the veteran. They're stuck on mana too, so that's useful for us. Okay. We just draw cards here, I think so. Those are some cards. I probably want the Malakir, and I probably want the Survivor. Do I need the Stalker? I'm just gonna wait here for a turn. He needs a way to deal with my adventurer, and I'm gonna heal for an awful lot. You son of a bitch. You asshole. Man, really? Is this really happening? Just take this for 8. I'll turn it. So I can get a lot of health back this turn. I'm not gonna be able to play the adventurer, or will I? It's down to one card. We're back at 8th health. So we're just going to end up killing the Blood Priest. I think we'll be able to navigate another turn. Is that the Seagate Restoration? Yeah. Okay, I think that's not a very good attack. So if he has shenanigans, we just kind of lose that. Question is, what are we doing about that next turn? But like something like this goes here, something like this. But then we're going to have some really expensive cards next turn. If he has Might, we just lose. He might. But I think if he had Might, he would have attacked with the Riptide. Okay, that doesn't really change a whole lot. So I'm glad we didn't actually block him, because we would have been wrecked there. But now we have nothing in play. But I think we can do a little bit better here. So playing the Priest lets us get 2 cards in play. So it's probably going to be the Visionary and a Blood Priest. Tempted to take the Survivor. No, I need the card. Alright. So now we're happily trading down anything we can. He may just not attack. Kind of needs to, though. But we're certainly trading now that he showed the card. Dude, what are you doing? Go to 3. Probably nabbing the Dauntless Survivor and the Malachir Blood Priest again to get more health. Alright, that's pretty good. Now what do you got? No attacks. I think we got there, friends. I think we got there. Sets up for the win next turn. He's gonna need a crazy miracle to win from here. Are we actually gonna win every match on stream today? Is this really happening? See ya! Get out of my window. Let's go. Win number 100. We got there. The client decides to let us go back into the game. Hey, we got a pack. What is it? Thunderous Snapper. Whenever you cast a spell with 5 cost or greater, draw a card. That sounds interesting. Are we on the leaderboard now? How fast do these things update? Don't see us on the leaderboard. We're on the leaderboard. Well, we didn't take a screenshot of the last deck. Should. Still waiting for an opponent. This will probably be the last match. So those that came by, I hope you enjoyed the show. Hopefully we get another trophy. Playable. Let's go. Well, this sucks. We're gonna having to block a bug catcher with a Sky Dancer and be miserable about it. Okay. I mean, I'd like his bug catcher off the board, so that's fine. I have And then down 2 creatures is probably good for us, so let's get this off the board. We have not seen this card that we drafted first the entirety of this match. I saw that one game that was useful. They have a lot of cards, so in theory they have something that they can do. Okay, that only gives you 2 mana. Red and a plains. Pack Beast. Why didn't you play the Pack Beast first? Must not have had anything else. I kind of just want to match his tempo. If he wants to blow me out, that's his own problem. What am I accomplishing by blowing up this party here? Not much. Playing the Baloth probably isn't very useful. I think I want a 2-spell here and just be a little bit sad about it. He's got a lot of cards in hand, but I mean, he's going to have to spend his turn eating through what I have here, and then if he tries to play like a Minotaur or something, we just kill it. So I think we're in pretty good shape, and plus we have Blood Beckoning, so... Like, if we can keep the ooze on the board and the counter stuff on the board, we can quickly turn this game back into our favor. I think we have enough value to do so. So they're gonna need some kind of bonus, something going on here. The Ambusher's not good enough. So that's good. So that means we're not seeing a Minotaur. Molten Blasting that. Okay, so that was their turn. Could just kick the Blood Beckoning, pull back those 2 cards, even though it's not as good. But I mean, it really wrecks him. I could just pull back so many better cards. Just passing and playing the Baloth honestly seems better. Sounds dumb, but I mean, they're aggro very clearly. They're very clearly aggro. And the hand I'm holding basically says, let's trade the board and then I'll have cards left and you don't. So I think, because we could have tried to turn offensive there, but it relies on them like actually wanting to trade. If they decided to not trade, we'd lose a lot of business. What is this? Some kind of Black Lotus flower thing? They chose to do nothing. I'm pretty good keeping that. And holding up Deadly Alliance seems pretty good here. See what he does. Like I'm not upset if this card gets killed somehow. He has plenty of party to play like a practice tactics or something. Instead he's just gonna get clobbered. Now they're in a lot of trouble. Game 2, let's go. One game away from another trophy. So they're super hyper aggro. They got a lot of X1s, X2s. They really don't need to go super deep against this. Gonna run the Mind Drain. It's a pretty awesome starting hand. I think I'm just on the Skulker first, if I care. War Leader is bad. But they decided not to attack. They got a pretty strong board at the moment. Outrider's a pretty good magic card. But unfortunately for them, I'm going to have Death Touch. So, yeah, okay, you put it on that. Let's see what you attack with. They did not make the mistake of attacking all. They did make the mistake of allowing me to get Death Touch. So, goodbye to your 3-1. And probably goodbye to your other card too. I kind of just want to kill this outright right now. It's a bit greedy to play that so early, but I think we're good. I think we're good. What's the weather outside? I mean, it's only rained all day. Nah, it's not. Wow, he played a... Wow, okay. I think I'm just kicking the colony. I don't need to get in for damage here. I almost would rather just get the 1/1s off the board. Catcher. No attacks. Okay, I still draw the card, buddy. I really don't need to play anything. Or attack anything. So we're gonna have to pull back some stuff, and that's fine. We have a rogue. I do not like that problem. I need the Visionary to draw more cards. How do I not have enough mana? I do not have enough mana. Fine, I'll play the Skulker. I'm just going to contribute to the standoff. I don't know what he has, but like, we saw nothing in the first game. How many more cards have we drawn? None. He's drawn more cards. He's just done! Trophy, let's go. Let's go! Trophy time. And the client's now busted. Back-to-back trophies. You'll love to see it. The Cunning Nightbonder. Spells with flash. Give me my gems. Let's go. We just trophied with that deck. I think you saw the deck. This was the deck. That's terrible. Hope it was like warm? Like that's like around here you'd be able to complain and like get a new order or something. They owe you something. I need to post this deck in the thing as a trophy deck. So we hit yet another trophy. Oh, that's good. The food was still good at least. Yep, and now that we have 101 wins, because we don't play this game enough, we actually are now on the leaderboard. Actually now on the leaderboards. The pointless leaderboards. I joined the thing. You invited me to the thing. How do I do this? Welcome to the... Yes. Okay. How do I fix the thing? Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff to fill out. It's a whole bunch of things. I'll read this later. A lot of things. Let's save places.
Like a guild for what, though? Did you play some other game or something? Wait, why is there... Oh, there's 2 of these, one for each. What do you win if you play this? What do you get? You get a card. Oh, you get at least a rare. That's not a bad prize. Too bad I don't play, like... Artisan is commons and uncommons. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, that's... Yeah, you were saying that. I just didn't realize that had enough... I didn't, you know... We actually leveled up enough in this. I'm told that there's no point in getting the Mastery Pass unless I play more on here. I don't understand why, like, you don't just get experience all the time. They literally set it up so you have to, like, play all the time, and there's, like, a bazillion clocks and things. I just want to play Magic, man. This is how much I don't play Standard. There's 232 packs that are just there. So I could probably Chaos Draft if I had. Like, it's probably some number of, what do you call it? Wild cards. Yeah, pretty much, but it's like, what do you really get? When you say free gems, it's like maybe 20 gems in a pack, right? Probably averages like 15. And I don't have copies of all of the mythics, so I'm probably not getting gems until, I don't know, if I run out of loot, fat loots, then we just go play an empty go, or we just open the packs. But I was kind of curious on how high I could run up the score. Yeah, I know. This is the most underrated. What do you think of predation in this set? What do you think of predation? Well, I guess if you value the cosmetics at some non-zero value, then it's better for you. Not a fan. So we had a trophy, and there's replays now on 17 lands. And I can't find which game it is, but the guy showed me game 1. He had a predation, had an Agadeem's Awakening. So I literally held predation in. So we got the super late game, and he was playing off the top deck almost. And I eventually played predation to ruin the only way, because I knew what was in their deck. I'm like, the only way they could possibly win this game is if they play Agadeem's Awakening. So I played predation on it, and they immediately resigned. I have wrecked so many people with predation. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is like it's fine you want to give stuff, but like I don't fill out any of these mastery tree things. Hello, these mastery tree things, because I don't want the card art to permanently be this way, because I find them very hard to read, and they don't separate correctly in the deck. So I just don't do that. So like for the core set, whatever I played on Magic on Arena, like I didn't take any of them. It's like, should I spend any of these? Can you turn them off now? Because before you couldn't turn them off. But it'd also be weird, like only a couple of these cards can have this art. So it's kind of like, who cares? It's not necessarily my favorite card. I don't want it to have the art. And they make some weird choices about like which cards get this. So should I just spend them? Yeah, I think there's a setting now, because other players had them. And I was really annoyed, and I was going to write Wizards and tell them that's terrible. But see, this auto-apply card styles is now off. So I think there's somewhere you can now choose whether they're on or off, but then at the same point I'm like, well, these are still worthless, right? Like, they don't give me anything.
So for now, I just don't even get them. Like, see, we don't even play. Go here. I don't know. I just don't want to miss out on something I'm supposed to be enjoying. But I guess I don't enjoy it. So like, where do you even like? Where would you even pick card styles? How does that even work? Like, is there a? Oh wait, Pauper's in here? Wait a second. Am I allowed to play Pauper on? How bored were you with ZDR or ZNR or ZKR or whatever it is? How bored were you? This is the most annoying deck builder. This card changes. So where the heck do I play Pauper? There's no queue for it. Okay, so I guess I need to go back to MTGO and go learn to play Pauper. In between Cubes and Kaladesh, I almost hit Mythic and Historic. Do you like Construct? I do not enjoy Constructed once at all. Oh, there was free gold in the store. That's not Pauper. Uncommon. You probably just play all uncommons with some synergy. I don't know. Apparently, no one likes burn in what you call it, in Pauper. Oh dear. All right, I think I have won enough magic. Is Sem still going? Has he revealed the card? Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I'll play. Like I don't know if someone was into a certain format, I might be able to get into it. But like the rotating in of certain cards, but then like the rest of it kind of being stale because it's kind of the same cards. And okay, a couple of them are better now because there's new cards that interact. I've never enjoyed Constructed. Still nearly hit Mythic. Well, it's, I mean, so much of it, I can't imagine there being much, like, I'm interested in games that bring up new decisions where like, oh, I'm playing this deck and oh, that's an interesting decision that arrived from it. Like you get like weird interactions in this set, but like when you play a deck, like if your deck has a certain win rate and it's amongst the best, like you learn all the other decks. Like you're basically just trying to min-max a meta game. I mean, I did that with Hearthstone, and I'm like, yeah, Hearthstone's probably way simpler, but like at the same time, I mean, you're still just considering all the cards that are there and what the common decks are, and what people might be flipping in and out. And then after that, it's pretty much just luck of the draw. So it never really appealed to me. But Pauper is like super cheap to get into compared to like Vintage and stuff, so it's possible. Alright, I think Sem is actually still going, so I'm gonna go see his, Yeah, I guess it gets a little bit more stale. I don't know. They rotate now every few months, though. Like, they have to kind of keep kicking their... what they'll do is they'll release, like, you know, like, so many cards in the new set. Like, everything keeps power creeping, kind of like Blizzard of several years ago, where there'd just be notable power creep with cards. I don't know. I basically one month I got semi-close, just like playing around and bullshitting on Hearthstone, and I was like, this is the month. The actual card game that made... Yes, the card game still exists, but yeah, I mean, Battlegrounds is really popular. They have other dumb modes in there. When I say dumb modes, I mean, sure, if you enjoy them, but it's just like, I could go play Yahtzee. That's how I feel. I'm like, if you're trying to min and max like little tiny things, and then everyone's kind of at the same power level, then it's just a matter of who rolls, you know, who gets the large straight, and who doesn't, and someone wins. You can all just play Yahtzee. So I don't know if Sem's unveiled the card yet, but I'm just gonna host him because I know he's still going, and go say hi. Thanks for hanging out, Limestone. I will fill out that thing later, but I'm gonna take a break. We got
2 back-to-back trophies on stream. That was pretty good. And I'll catch up with you later, man. Enjoy your meal. Have a good night. Bye-bye.